What's up guys, xHOUNDISHx here, and today I wanted to talk about seasons coming in Destiny 2. This is something a few people have mentioned so far, but in this video let's cover what we know about seasons and how clans and clan rewards will integrate with seasons, but also let's talk about what this could mean for Destiny, because I think this is pretty huge on a number of levels. So to explain this whole thing, inside of the Destiny 2 community vidoc, where they speak about clans and guided games, we see something pretty interesting on the clan page. So we know that clans will feature some kind of leveling system, but also we see Season 1 listed in the clan tab there as well. Now this at least confirms that some kind of seasonal progression and reward system will feature into Destiny 2. For anybody wondering what seasons are, they can work on a couple of different levels, so generally they refer to a period of time which has a progression path of its own in a game. So in Overwatch you have competitive seasons where you can earn points based on a skill rating system, which at the end of the season you can unlock rewards based on your rank. Every season also means a complete reset where you have to progress all over again. Seasons can however also refer to game updates and metas where, what is relevant in the game dramatically changes and things like that. But how does this factor in for Destiny? Well, for clans, we know that seasons will be a thing. This could mean that your clan reputation resets every season, and inside of each season there will be new rewards for hitting certain thresholds. How that rank is calculated is not clear. It could be based on completions of activities or on skill rankings in PvE and PvP, for example. Maybe you could even earn more points for completing guided games where you help out other guardians. Either way, it would be a great system for clans in the game. Bungie have confirmed that there will be rewards based upon reputation for clans. We don't know what those rewards will be, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Moving away from clans though for a second, it seems very likely to me that seasons will not only affect clans, but will also affect every player in the game. It would be kind of strange to have a seasonal system which only applies to clans, you know what I mean? Because there are other games with seasons, it kind of puts an expectation onto Destiny. They can't just kind of half-bake some season system into the game, if you know what I'm saying. They would have to do something fairly fleshed out, otherwise it would be received pretty badly. So that's why I think Bungie are going to be putting a fair amount of focus into this. But looking back into Destiny 2, there is a menu tab called Records, which we haven't seen yet properly. This seems like a perfect place to house a player's season status and achievements and things like that. And this is where seasons, like I said, could be huge for Destiny, and there are a few things to talk about here. So firstly, for the PvP focus, but particularly competitive community for Destiny, there has always been something missing as far as skill progression and rewards for the Crucible, and this is where ranked play can come in and be pretty beneficial for both competitive and more casual players alike. I personally think that Destiny needs ranked play. This would allow players who want to get better to progress through a skill system to play better and better opponents, at least in the public PvP environment, but at the same time would mean players who just want to relax and have some fun would also be able to go into non-ranked lobbies and just, relax. Seasons could mean that ranked play could reset every season, allowing players a refresh, but also rewarding players for the previous season. Trials of the Nine or the new Trials of Osiris type mode could also factor into this, having its own separate rankings, which again reset at the end of a season, rewarding bonus loot for each player's achievements. And this would also kind of work like an in-game elo system as well. This is a very basic explanation of how all of this would work, but I think you guys get what I'm talking about. It would be very similar to Overwatch competitive. By the way, this is some of my horrible Overwatch gameplay playing with my friends Robbie and Sneaky on PlayStation. I'm a massive scrub, honestly, it's pretty hilarious. Moving on though, seasons can also mean a lot for non-PvP focused players as well, acting in a similar way to record books kind of. You could unlock rewards for completing activities or collecting items, but in a more exciting way. We know that there are 2 confirmed expansions for Destiny 2, and I would personally love if they went on a more true MMO route with this and ran seasons alongside expansions. Huge new changes could arrive with each update. There will be new accomplishments to chase, new raids to complete, new trials, competitive rankings, even sandbox updates, which switch the meta up across the board. You could have those conversations with your friends later down the line. Remember in Season 1 when this pulse rifle was the king of PvP, or Dubious Volley was the #1 DPS weapon. Those are just examples, but along with the rewards and progression that seasons can offer, they would also create excitement and allow a refresh for the player base. For now though, we know that seasons are coming in one form or another. And if you look at what Bungie are focusing on with this game, you know, they're focusing on community, they're focusing on providing more content and progression than ever before, but they're also focusing on a better PvP environment which caters to the competitive players in a number of ways, but also an environment which is less frustrating and presumably one that protects fun for casual players at the same time. Seasons provide at least some answers to all of these issues, and that's why I think they could be a big deal, but of course we'll have to wait for Bungie to show and tell us more about Seasons in Destiny 2. So anyway guys, that is what we know about Seasons, as well as my thoughts on how Seasons have the potential to really impact Destiny 2. I'd like to hear what you guys think below. I'm always interested in your perspective on these kind of issues as well. But if you have found the video interesting, a like is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe if you want to see a lot more Destiny 2 content. For now though, thanks for watching. You guys have an awesome day.